Your hands were on your head, was on your face, around your necks and your bodies. They needed to just, that touch feel because
it's the most tense match.
What was supposedly going to be an easy ride for AirAsia Saiyan towards the end,
it was rocky.
Ends up as turbulence. Well, I'm going to go with like flight puns for that.
Okay. You stick with the puns. The reason I brought up the fact that we still have kind of half of the delay left, we have possibly 3 games here in this match, and we have 2 more matches after this in the lower brackets.
Where we're going to see AirAsia Saiyan play in the next one.
With Mystic Burden.
Which is also going to be tough.
Yeah, and the winner of this will move forward, and the loser will play with Team Eksdi. So
what? Serious? That was fast?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Based on what I have here in my brackets, we'll double check and let you guys know. But it's gonna be crazy. We have a lot of matches coming up after this. So if you guys still at home and you guys were still thinking you might come down here, there's still a lot of time left. Half of the day we're gonna be here. KBC, what kind of things can we do here for all the people that just joined us?
All right, you guys can walk away with 3 nice game booths over there. You can play some few games to test out your skills. You come down to the Honor booth. There's a promotion for the Honor View 10, which is also our Legend sponsors. We also have the photo booth over there, which shapes like the loading screen. So bring maybe yourself, 4 other friends.
Yeah, like I said, you can go solo as well. It doesn't matter. You just take a creative photo.
Just have 5 random people. It would just be like a normal game.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can actually find the Ruby and Mia cosplay over there.
That's right.
Yeah, and then you'll get pissed off of the other 4 people because they took the wrong spell. I see people even might have wrote some stuff on the glasses over there. But yeah, definitely take a photo with that. Hashtag MPLMYSG. If you're creative enough, you'll win a skin. And if that's not enough for you, well, we are giving away shirts and skins from here on the panel sometimes. So if it comes down to that, just come down here and ask Pseudo. He'll probably give you a skin.
Sure. I'll give you a skin if you come and ask me nicely. For those of you who want... Sure. Say please.
Please.
There we are. I think the code is...
that was easy.
Yeah, that was easy. For those of you who are waiting for the game to start, especially in the chat online there, here we go. We are starting on the bans and picks. We don't control the pace of the game. The players need to get ready first. Because it is their tournament that's on the line. As long as they don't feel ready, we will not be starting. Fanny and Martha's removed. KBC.
As expected. And Hellcurt as well, KBC.
Ouch.
Why ouch, man? We expected this. This is exactly what we said.
And of course, Gushan is out as well.
No, I mean, okay. See, IDNS knew Saiyan might pick that Fanny band out. Hellcurt, Gushan, definitely standard bands coming out of here.
As a first pick.
So what kind of heroes are left here as assassins? What kind of assassins do Tyrants want to go with?
They can go with still a variety of different things. We still see Karina. We see they can go in for...
You want Natalia in?
Natalia can be in. Just trying to find in my head. But Cyclops, the one that was contested, will go over to Tyrants, so they should feel really comfortable going in with Akai. That is not going to get locked in. I will put this Cyclops card up as collateral.
You're going to just crack me up.
And Angela and Harley, you guys said that Angela, if she doesn't get banned, she will definitely go through that. Definitely happen.
WQXD's Harley. Mr. V's Harley. Mr. Vaviza's Harley as well. We have seen in the regular season. Phenomenal plays coming through. So it should be pretty staggering. I don't believe an Alucard's going to come through here. It would be really shocking if it does.
Well, we didn't see a Fredo's Alucard. So maybe Saiyan or somebody from Team Tyrants just want to show out.
I wonder how Alucard plays into a Harley Angela Lancelot.
But you guys always say, right, that sometimes you just have to focus on what you are comfortable with.
We see the Grok and Karina come through. IDNS SG's lineup is looking pretty solid. We are going to see LY4 on the Karina. Yesterday, he picked that as well.
He got a lot of kills, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, he did some deaths, I think.
Yeah, so we saw Karina 6, 1, and 4 yesterday.
And we have a final pick of Alice on the Tyrant side. Definitely a good pick. I like the Alice, but the Alucard, something you guys said, is very shocking. What would be the problem with Alucard if it happens?
He needs items so that he can sustain and live still throughout. Without items, it's not going to be it. if you look on the other side of the match, they're not going to be, letting him farm it off. And this is sort of what we saw happen on the other side. If they can drag it to the late game, it would be fine. At least we'll make an early game impact, perhaps maybe drawing it out. But I'm very curious, KBC, what do you think? IDNS or Tyrants? Who's going to take it?
Oh man, I was like checking out the stats and the drafting system. Oh my goodness, I think IDNS for this round.
IDNS SG based on the draft.
But I'm looking forward to see Alucard. I was about to say Fredo. Alucard with jaw hit.
Pseudo, as we get into the game, tell me about your predictions.
I'm going to go with the first game towards IDNS SG. It seems more like a, typical draft for them. Here we're going to see IDNS SG starting out on the blue side. Ooh. And KBC's favorite spot for the turtle, the top side. Going up against Tyrants on the red side. They do see each other. Ken is the first one to get bumped on the head by a giant grog there.
An early encounterment, but
obvious
not very much. Yep, it's still very, very early. There's much things to do for here. But Tyrants, on the other hand, they have to be careful of their aggression. They're going to take out the jungle creep first. The jungle creep, again, to me, in my own opinion, is the most important one because you're going to steal their buffs, you're going to steal the extra gold and XP once the lanes are done. And IDNS are doing a good job with that.
IDNS are really good at proxying here. They're still within the enemy jungle. They know that the combination of Karina, Angela, and Grog will save it all out. So that will deter them, in this case, Tyrant, from trying to come in and chase them out of the jungle. Just let you have it. We'll take the creep wave that's coming through.
You see the bottom lane, we have Akai and Alucard going in for the hunt of Harley. Perhaps just putting some pressure in before Akai decides to... Oh, no, he's going to cancel his teleportation. In the mid lane matchup, we have Lancelot and, of course, Cyclops.
The wall is there. Mr. V gets tossed back. It's locked down completely. Ken did a great job there. But at the bottom side, we're going to see that Lancelot did get the kill. Obi needs to be cautious. He is very low. Almost being brought out here. Obi's there as well. The chains of love will come through. LY4 gets one kill. There's going to be the next one there. Angela, Jason go gets it. But at the bottom side, Harley gets deleted away. 3-1. IDNS SG taking a small but strong early lead. And still proxying.
And I like how the proxying works and when we talk about the 2-1-2 strategy has been always the most popular one. But
except
now,
for IDNS. IDNS loves going for that.
1-1-3.
Exactly.
Ooh, and we can see the replay. This is very, very nice. I like the aggression of IDNS. It feels like the enemy's jungle is their jungle in their control. And even though Tyrants managed to get the kill out of Harley, it was a bit too late because they lost the mid lane on Lancelot's kill onto Cyclops and the top as well. You can see Swan running away from
Aeon
the
is going to come in here. Will they sway it? Great wall to unfortunately block them out there. Harley will still get the kill. At the bottom, we're going to see that Aluka will be trying to attack the turret. As IDNS SG says, we are happy to take turtle.
I love how they just ignore bottom.
We're going to see that Alex might be trying to come and save it. No, unfortunately, a couple of seconds too late.
It's a bit too late.
Now we're going to see the clash of the WQXD on the Harley against Saiyan. One bump, and that will be it. Ball does get thrown out. Great job there by Ken.
Nice flicker, actually.
It wasn't a flicker. He jumped to his first skill.
Yeah. Right.
Let's take a slight breather.
Yeah, because I'm trying to analyze the game, like how IDNS is like going back and forth in different types of jungles.
Well, it's simply because after they stick and they remove the jungle away, they then allocate Karina to go out and gank another lane or be away from the image here.
Oh, Swan with the ultimate, he popped that out, but they have to be careful. Oh, Tyrant the jaw hit, moving into death. Unfortunately, LY4 will have to fall to the hands of Tyrants.
Ken might go down here. Think he's going to be there as well. It looks like they are still very low. Jason is there. Will it be enough to bring it down? Obi's going to be left in the end. He will be able to bring it down. And it's a clean wipe back up top. 9-2. The Tyrant aggro jungling between the teams are phenomenal.
And I really want to state that IDNS laning in terms of positioning and getting the creeps out of their opponent's jungle and their own jungle as well is so dominating.
Eksdi does get locked down here, needs to get away from the turret. Cyclops will not look in for the chase, but will be able to chip away the turret and does get the turret as reward.
Wow, oh wow. Tyrants starting at the back seat of the driver's seat is gonna be really tough to try to at least come back from here. But again, it's still early in the game. We are heading to the 5th minute. Even though there's a 2,000 goal lead on IDNS, they are just racking kills of a 7-kill advantage.
Here we're going to see WQXD still, you know, trying to find the right angle. He has been successful so far, 1-1 on that Harley. As the turtle is up, Singh has started it off, but we are going to see multiple members now filing in. Center court. The wall does get thrown up, so we're going to see that it does get secured by LY4, but Singh is being pushed away from his team. At the same time here, we're going to see that Lancelot will kill off Akai, so even you pushed him away, but to your death.
Yeah, and there wasn't any backup to, you know, kind of help Akai out. You can see that Eon is so low HP and he will be taken down by that Lancelot, the Silver Head Knight, and he wants more blood. Look at Ken melting down with the hands of Angela. This is too much to take. Tyrants down by 10 kills, Sudo.
We're also going to see that Jawhead is trying to get away mid-turret, but we're also going to see that WQXD will show himself there as well, pushing away from the turret, saving it. Now we're going to get with this pretty big creep wave. They might not be able to get it, given that Akai is there. No, Akai backs away a little bit too far away. Swan, you should have been a little bit closer if that's what you want to do. Obi is now here. They are going to lock him down. The Sergeant lockdown from Cyclops will come through. But look at Singh go off on the entire team.
6-0-4 for Lancelot in this moment, and now IDNS.
Aeon's the next target.
Holy moly here, and that Jawhead is by throwing somebody up, but it wasn't enough. A godlike coming out from Lancelot, and it's just leaving Tyrants into shambles. This feels like it's going to be a fast game, Sudo.
Well, it's 6 minutes and 40 seconds in. There's lots of kills. They are 8,000 ahead, and they still are looking for more as the mid lane becomes their focus.
IDNS, they're just playing the opponent's lanes. It's like their own lanes.
Look at Lancelot's items. Bloodless Axe completed.
Oh
further ahead, they will help. Before I could say what was going to happen, instantly deleted off.
Even because LY4 going with the Karina kill.
3-1-7. Not the flashiest player on the team in this game, but definitely one of the more mechanically proficient players in the entire tournament.
Swan, oh, he has to be careful here. Because even though there's only one Lancelot, but the rest of the IDNS members are there to put in here. Oh my goodness.
The wall is amazing! You're going to see that Aeon will have to be forced to use his flicker away.
Tyrants.
Great attempt.
A bit of a breathing space in this lane, and all of the members of IDNS, you know what, they're just going to go with the Lord. They have nothing to lose. Even though if they were to lose this Lord fight, they still are up by a ton of economy control, ton of map control, and they're gonna get the Lord, and now Tyrants will have to pay for that punishment because peeking into the Lord and they will lose 2 members, might likely make it to 3. Singh over here managed to survive the tower grab, and now leaving Eon alone to fend for himself. It's an early wipe out, ladies and gentlemen. 8 minutes into the game. Looks like IDNS get this track mate instantly.
Well, IDNS, you know, is playing to their strengths here. We looked at them in the past, you know, making sure that they played clean, efficient games. And this is exactly what they're doing. They have been focused on objective gaming. They're allowing Lord to push at bottom. When they're taking the top turret here, look at the bottom turret. The minions are just destroying it. And there's no attention being placed on Tyrant's side.
I don't think Tyrants can even focus on the Lord because everyone in IDNS is the Lord. They are Lord.
I mean, they are so far ahead here. This might be a sub 10-minute game. If they can find the right fight and kills right now, they can end it.
it's tough. The level difference is
WQXD is now the target, but that's the wrong target you're gonna have. Angela is in on Lancelot here. Will pick up 1 kill. Monster kill already being done. On to the next one. LY4 batting up his stats here. 8, 1, and 10. As they move on to the Aeon. Now we're gonna see that Swan doing his best to delay it, but you're delaying the inevitable. It will be Swan that can take it down. Wipe out.
GG.
Maniac. Oh
Checkmate.
my word. IDNS SG takes it away. Game 1.
Is this even a real game?
Oh, it's real. It wasn't a dream.
Pinch me. Pinch me. Just pinch me now. Okay.
You feel it, and that's probably what Tyrants felt. The pain of it all.
What was the kill difference over there? It was 20...
I think it was 15 plus kill difference.
No, actually...
The level difference as well.
You're
going to see later onwards.
Yeah, it was a lot. I think we're going to get back into the stats, and then we're going to take a look. IDNS SG definitely really went through with that without an issue at all. Tyrants, do you think it was the draft, it was the a la carte that kind of, affected the gameplay? Or was it generally the teamwork, the chemistry wasn't right? Where was the biggest hole in their strategy?
I'm going to go with IDNS. In terms of teamwork, like the 1-1-3 strategy works really well. They came in a lot aggressively proxy, and of course the jungle creeps, getting the extra gold and XP, giving no breathing space as well for Team Tyrants to even try to farm inside their own jungle. So the teamwork and the execution part really pays off. Pseudo, I know.
Having Alucard means that you want him to be farming.
Okay.
Which means they will try to take fights in other lanes so that Alucard has a free time to be doing so. It was so wise of IDNS SG.
More than 20, actually.
More than 20, 24. It was wise of IDNS SG to look at that and say, it's fine, they are not going to place attention there. We will go and have, immense pressure up in the top lane. Proxing like what KBC said, taking the fights up top. And by decimating that side of it, they knew that 3 members would be brought so low down. At the same time there, Alucard is slowly climbing up. But it never reaches a point because they are stopping 3 other members that's there. So I think yes, Alucard does not quite fit into this, especially at this pace. But secondly, Tyrants looked lost.
Yeah.
Scattered.
Okay, this is what I want to talk about. Tyrants, both Tyrants and IDNS SG went up against Team Eksdi and MYA3 yesterday, 2-0 for each of them. And Tyrants looked really promising against Team Eksdi. Now, Team Eksdi is not that different when it comes to, you compare it to MYA3, the other opponent, to, IDNS SG. Now, looking at the highlights, why was it that they were so lost? What was the main reason? It's not that the level of strength was so different. Even when it comes to the standings from the regular season, they're only different by 1 slot.
The thing is, they were lost, or they were seemingly lost because you don't only deal with a team proxying for longer than 1 wave. So now, how do you deal with a 3-man proxy that's there? The top lane is completely starving of, of minions. Do you go and address it? Do you leave out the lane that's there? Your jungle's being taken as well.
Yes. Not only that, do you see how long IDNS stayed at Tyrant turret? It took at least 10 seconds I could count. That's very, very long, even without the minions coming in.
I mean, this is like, some of the fights that are going across. This was one of the first wipes out that happened.
More to come.
The lack of, I guess, experience really played out here. They switched up how the gameplay is being done here, and IDNS really took a commanding position and continued to evolve the game further ahead. When Alucard is not strong enough to be moving forward, you can't help it. But it's not just Alucard that was having the difficulty. Because if you look at Cyclops, Aeon, who did well yesterday, is 0-6-0.
Wow.
That's the thing I want to talk about. Some of these guys like Swan with the Akai as well, 0-7-2.
Even Alice only had 1 kill, 5 just 0 assists. So if you want to talk about, them grouping up as a team, you clearly saw some people not even being participative within any sort of kills.
But it was not even like one of the Tyrants could actually get the kills and the rest were like far behind. It was just a general team thing, whereas none of them had the proper communication together. They could not, stick together.
I would say they were grouping up in classes of 3-1-1, where they should have been, potentially roaming to other lanes and getting the advantage.
Addressing the problems, like you guys mentioned, there were issues they didn't address And
especially when Law was pushing back up top, he didn't even send one person to take down the minions crashing into their wave. There's only one group of minions that were there, and it still stripped it down to half health.
That's right. But I think if you want to go on with the mistakes and problems from this game, there's a lot of them. And the good thing is this is the best of 3. There's still another match or possibly another one.
And Tyrants will get first pick this time around.
That's right. And I do want to mention that today we had both 2-0 matches when it came to Louvre SG and Mystic Burden, and the rest were 3 games per match. So this time around, it could be either one. I want to know, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think we'll see Tyrants come back? I mean, looking at the first game, obviously, it's not so promising. But I believe they have what it takes. They've shown us that they can do it. But going up on stage today, they don't look so confident. What can we expect coming up into the second game? What kind of changes will help them gain back the confidence and maybe win at least one game?
Right, so before we got into this game, I did mention that Neo pick was standard, whatever they had, and then the pocket picks were coming out, right? We saw this with MYA as well. Do they have that? Potentially, yes, because they sounded so confident in the interview that, you know, they knew they had something to address IDNS SG.
Correct.
If they don't pull it out, then we know they're a little bit lost and shattered. Or here we see IDNS SG really happy with what they had so far.
And I feel like if Tyrants want to do something, they have to...
I mean, just look at the opposite side. They're seriously discussing over here.
Yeah. It's,
they don't look pleased at all.
It's definitely devastating. But again, I want to mention, like, see, if it was a team from the bottom of the standings that this was happening to, I would understand. I would understand. You're going up against IDNS SG. You're on this stage. It is, you know, a lot of pressure on you. I would understand because you're inexperienced. Tyrants, not so inexperienced. This is not something we expect from them. So, in the other hand, I think there is a way for them to come back. Maybe we start by not picking things that, yes, you're comfortable with Alucard,
but even if Alucard was changed out, right? So let's theory craft a little bit here. What would you replace him with? What would have been sufficient to deal with the onslaught that happened? How do you deal with the proxying that happened? Like, that is still unaddressed.
You know what?
It's not just that single pick.
Since we're in the draft, I honestly have no idea what would have helped them. But maybe they do themselves and they can fix it up. So
their looks did not give the look of confidence, but they are going to be pretty quick. So once again, Helka and Fanny being removed.
Yeah, this is definitely something they don't want to face.
Gushin is removed as well.
Are we going to see an Angela ban over the other side or Martis? Yeah,
it's going to be Martis. So
picking
Lancelot on Tyrant's side. What do they want to go for? These Cyclops that did work out for them. Unfortunately, not just in the last game. It is going to be Lancelot. Really quick decision-making coming up from the side of Team Tyrants. Jason, of course, will be hovering his Belmont. I think it's just muscle memory at this point.
That's the very first hero that he wants to choose. Main hero.
And it is going to be Cyclops and Harley.
Wow,
your team is picking.
A lot of poke coming in from, you know, both of these heroes. And it's going to come down to this. Toward the end of the game, if IDNS takes this one, it's either Harley or Cyclops that's going to be picking up a lot of kills. And one of the other, obviously, damage coming through. Both of them very interesting when it comes to poking. Now that they've had enough poke, you know, with Harley and Cyclops, what other heroes are they looking forward to picking up on the IDNS
we
side?
definitely need tanks out there. So a Kai being chosen, it looks like it will be Grok as well.
And they are comfortable with the Grok.
They are very comfortable with Grok.
Why do you think they don't go with the Johnson? They were really good with the Johnson yesterday, and it is open for them.
They don't need engage. They're not looking to specifically, you know, traverse the map, you know, play against different lanes that's there. So Grok is more team-centric. You can have individual picks, which is what they're doing. And Grok can, you know, dictate paces within the jungle. So if they're going to go for more proxy style, this fits a little bit better.
And they do have the mobility from Harley as well there. So
I just want to add on that yesterday, WQXD played Cyclops 409, and Sing Z played in the next game Cyclops 728. So two different players can play in to great success as well.
Oh, it's going to be a very quick drafting here.
Yeah, Hayabusa coming in for Team Tyrants, and of course the last one is Jawhead. So they're going to stick with the Jawhead for Team Tyrants. I want to see what they can do with the Jawhead, perhaps with a few combo wombos of Hayabusa, Lancelot, perhaps Angela. And IDNS will get Alice in in their own lineup. Gonna be fun.
What do you think about the spells on the IDNS side?
Normal. Seems
Okay.
normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Game breaking actually.
Now we are going to be getting into the game, so why don't we see if the crowd is still with us? All right, how about we do that? Can we get a round of applause or a shout for IDNS SG? And Tyrants that could possibly come and take this game away. One round of applause for Tyrants! Yeah, here we go to this team. Now we're getting into the game, so Sudo and KBC, enjoy it.
Thanks for us. On the blue side, it's going to be Tyrants going up against IDNS SG for game number 2. Before we sort of started off, for us didn't ask us our predictions, but I'm curious about your predictions, KBC Sensei. What do you think it's going to be?
I want to believe in Tyrants, especially with the jaw hit meta. Let's give it for Tyrants this time, 60-40.
Alright,
Yep.
I think IDNS SG will still do it again. Once again, as predicted, like clockwork. The proxy.
They have to do that, you know. And then here's the fun part about it. Not many teams know how to counter this proxy.
That is true, because if you're looking at how fast you can clear the waves, Karina's, cleave, and if you look at Alice as well with the AoE damage, means it makes really quick work of it. Eksdi being placed up solo in a top lane with Cyclops there. It's going to spell disaster for Lancelot with so many mages on and so many assassin burst mages as well.